I think that, this is a very serious issue, and I have had huge engagements with both at this stage, and I know that the Plumbing Association have been pretty exasperated by the whole issue. And was it sometime in the middle of January on Tuesday evening, there was over 200 plumbers at a meeting out in the Fitzgerald Hotel, and the exasperation that they were coming across on a daily basis. And they're busy people and they had plenty more to do, but they were talking about the issues of what they had found, the type of installations that were there. And to my mind, there is a very, very serious issue there. There's a very serious issue, and talking to the commissioners, I've outlined that very strongly. And I think, whilst there has been engagement with both parties, but there is huge frustration amongst the Plumbing Association, and the statistics speak for themselves. There's a whole pile of unregulated jobs, for the want of a better word, or installations out there. And if something does go wrong, well then, there will be a massive outcry in relation to why wasn't this raised, why wasn't this policed, why wasn't this done. And to my mind, at this stage, there seems to be a shortage of tools with yourselves to move this forward. And I think what we really have to do is we have to find out what needs to be done from a regulatory point of view, what needs to be done, what more empowerment is given, because certainly as it stands at the moment, it is not, it is not working. There's a lot of unauthorised, for the toned down version of what I could say, work going on out there, and work that is not up to standard. And what we need to do at this meeting, and that's why, and I thank the chairman and for allowing the both bodies to be here today, so that we can trash out exactly what needs to be done as we go forward. What further empowerment do we need to give the regulatory regime in the country? And you're talking about new tendering system in 2016 and so forth, but there's a whole pile of issues that have been going around, all are being discussed and being highlighted over the last 3 to 4 years. And to my mind, there just doesn't seem to be a seriousness of the situation being grasped. And maybe it is that there isn't that there is a lack of empowerment from your organisation to police this and to tackle this head on. Because the frustration that I saw out in the Fitzgerald Hotel by people, very busy plumbers that had 101 other things to be doing than to be sitting there on a Tuesday evening discussing the issues, and they were able to ream them off without any prompting, good, bad or indifferent. They were talking about real life issues that they had found about I'm not a plumber, or I'm not anything related to knowing much about it, but I'll tell you that the information and the evidence that they were giving were quite startling and quite frightening. And I think we need to step up to the plate to make sure that that there is something done in relation to this issue.